get this video done. But yo.
So there's a lot of drama that's been happening in terms of anime and gaming censorship.
Yeah, this is bad. Like, do you know what, guys? Bankai Banako messed up One Punch Man. Bro, it messed that fucking thing up.
And what I'm about to cover here is going to make a lot of people angry, but it's got to be talked about. Senior localization manager at Bandai Namco attributes some of the changes to the Me Too movement and that they need to tell Japanese game developers to dress their heroines. We tell them that the cleavage is a bit too exposed or the skirt is a bit too short. Before, they...
Bro, exactly. How's it, bro? Why they complain about everything? Like Western countries always fucking complain about, yeah, the body shape, where the thing and cover this thing up. This fucking pissed me off. That's what, yeah, they fucked up the Sonic Generation
very
game.
flexible, but they become more proactive on such subjects. Straight up corpo speak for saying that they have forced the Japanese creators to now start self-censoring their creations at the starting point.
Like, Bankai Banako to censor everything. They ruined fucking One Punch Man. Eh? Bro. Exactly, they censor the fucking thing, Bankai. Like, Bankai just fuck up everything. Like, exactly. Exactly. Bankai should have like, the West should have not troubled Bankai in the first place. Like, Bankai should have not do that. Like, exactly. I mean, Bankai should focus on Japan and not censor everything.
Upon their very inception, they're self-censoring their content. This explains...
Bro, like how insulting Bankai Banako to your product. Censor your own product for no reason, bro.
So much why this is even a thing, and now why...
See, frick it. Like, yeah, exactly. It's fucking censored, bro. Like, bro, you're ruining One Punch Man Bankai. Like, Bankai just doesn't care. The only thing they care about is Gunman. That is the only big thing they care about, bro.
This is a thing. For the last few days, there's been some drama circulating around Code Vein 2, and trust me, it's very relevant to the censorship of anime, One Punch Man, and other games as well. I'm just trying to give full context to the story, and for everybody's on the same page, and why I'm even making this video to begin with. So basically, about 3 or 4 days ago, Bandai Namco released Code Vein 2's character.
Now, Bankai Banako just doesn't put any money in. They just, yeah, exactly. They didn't pay enough for One Punch Man. Doesn't do the production properly. Instead of, they should have cared about One Punch Man. One Punch Man's a big IP, bro. I don't know what the frick, Bankai, for not investing in properly into the IP.
Creator for everybody can fiddle with it and make their own character in preparation for the game release on the 29th of this month, or if you spend $99 for an overpriced edition, you can play it tomorrow. But business practices aside for a very overpriced early access to get to a game, the point of the matter is when people started fiddling with the character creator, they instantly started to realize that Code Vein 2 was heavily censored. To the point to where outfits from Code Vein 1 that were in Code Vein 2 were completely different. And
bro, see, bro, the first one, look at it, it's censored, bro. Like, what the fuck, Bankai? Like, bro, why the fuck is censoring things?
Is a side-by-side showcasing of one outfit in particular. On the left is Code Vein 1, on the right is Code Vein 2. And you can instantly see just the differences. It literally looks like on the right for Code Vein 2, it's completely untextured, blacked out. There's obviously shorts there, but it just looks completely blacked out. It's just very low effort.
See exactly, like, Bankai just doesn't care. Like, Bankai just doesn't care, that is the truth. They don't care about their own product, bro. They're gonna put the product to the gutters, bro.
Censorship, it just does not look good. And this
like,
is one...
Exactly. Censorship damage your fucking brands. Like, exactly. Censorship damage the freaking brands of things. Bro, if you censor things, the brand will be damaged.
Example of the outfits that are censored, but there is a lot of outfits. Pretty much majority of all the outfits that are from Code Vein 1 that were ported into Code Vein 2, and other outfits as well that's just strictly in Code Vein 2, have been heavily modified and censored where they show nothing of the female body. But then the drama around Code Vein doesn't just stop there. It doesn't just stop with the...
Exactly, like, they're aggravating the gamers as well, bro. Like, Bankai, what the fuck are you doing?
censorship of the game characters and models and stuff like that, we also have localization issues. Basically, there is a trailer for Code Vein 2 that came out for Valentine right here, Vada, that came out, and as you can see here on the bottom, the line says there's a fine line between justice and bigotry. This is what the English translation is saying here with the subtitles and in English. But in the Japanese, when someone actually looked at the Japanese and was able to understand it, apparently what it actually says directly translated is a fine line between justice and madness, basically indicating that the localization team at Bandai Namco, they changed the wording of madness.
Exactly, the localizers freak up the story. Like, exactly, they fuck up the story, and the story doesn't make no fucking sense at all, guys.
To bigotry. That is completely different words, completely different meaning. They are not even in the same meaning at all. But apparently, we already have indications that the localization team is censoring even the dialogue and changing the meaning of the actual narrative of Code Vein for people that, play it in English or need to actually look at the English subtitles. And we can only imagine potentially the damage that was done in the Japanese version as well. And as I've already
Like, yeah, exactly, guys. Like, Bonkai's damaging a fucking
covered, the
brand.
senior localization manager at Bandai Namco is very pro-censorship and has even admitted
Exactly, Bonkai Bonica, like, the CEO of Bonkai Bonica just doesn't care. Doesn't care about One Punch Man at all. I just wish another production company do much better. Like, I just wish, like, Bonkai Bonica just, bruh. Like, yeah, censorship and all of this crap, bro. Like, what the frick, Bonkai?
that they have forced Japanese creators to be proactive on censorship of certain subjects, and
Like, bro, exactly, Japanese companies should not listen to Bonkai Bonica. I mean, they should not listen. Like, exactly, Bonkai Bonica is damaging their brand, maybe reputation. Actually, exactly, they are damaging their reputation. They damage One Punch
that they
Man.
have forced them to censor content at the creation stages. And so it's very relevant to what's going on with
When he's
Code Vein 2
censoring
right now,
content,
because we are now seeing
like, guys, if you censor content, the company will damage
this
its reputation.
localization team that Bandai Namco has is now not just dictating, let's say, the translations and localization, they are now completely changing actual character designs, changing the narrative of things. They are literally creating their own game. They are actually hijacking these creators and what they're creating, what they're
Bro, exactly, they're
making
hijacking
within
their
these
own game.
games and forcing them to change everything to fit what they want and their ideals, their ideology. This is actually insane. And this is where I get into why this is relevant to One Punch Man Season 3. Now, obviously, Code Vein is a game, and One Punch Man is anime. Two different forms of entertainment.
Bro, exactly, like, Bonkai Bonica. Like, bro, I don't know why the frick Bonkai Bonica has to censor things, bro. Bro, they replaced it with a lolly frickin' pop, bro. Like, bro, they didn't frick with the story, man. Man, the author writer is probably pissed off with the production company. Yeah, sometimes the manga writer doesn't want to say the company by name. If you say the company by name, doesn't want to say it by name. The guy who made Mob Psycho 100, he's the same manga writer who made One Punch
But
Man.
it's very relevant because Bandai Namco was in charge of the production committee, like a big part of the production of One Punch Man Season 3. And everybody that watched One Punch Man Season 3, you saw the memes, were shitting on One Punch Man Season 3 for its very poor animation. But there was another side to One Punch Man Season 3 that wasn't getting talked about as much. It was, but not as much as the bad animation. And that was the obvious censorship.
You know what, guys? I watched the anime. It's so freaking disappointing. Like, I am so disappointed in Bonkai Bonica. Not put no effort in, didn't put no proper cash in there, and I'm so freaking
For instance, as you can
disappointed.
see right here, you have Zombie Man in the manga, he is smoking a cigarette. And if you look at the top, they replaced the cigarette with a lollipop. Completely
Bro, they replaced it with fucking lollipop, bro. Like, what the fuck?
crazy amount of censorship. It's like apparently smoking a cigarette as an adult is seemed taboo now. You can't do that in like an adult show or anything meant for adults. You can't show a cigarette. But even if we want to disregard that, you had character designs, female character designs that were completely censored as well within One Punch Man Season 3. And it's clear that Bandai Namco, the people at the top, were forcing the staff and animators that had barely any time to work on.
Exactly. Like, Bonkai Bonica didn't give JC Staff more freaking time, bro. Exactly, it's your fault for not giving JC Staff more money to do the animation better. Freaking Bankai Banako. Exactly. I think you should give JC Staff more money, more money to improve the animation better than
the
before.
show to prioritize censorship instead of quality control. And I feel like the result of why this happened is because of individuals like this one right here, the senior localization manager at Bandai Namco. It's very obvious that Bandai Namco is extremely compromised. They are a company now that are really trying to push Japanese creators to censor themselves, characters and stuff like that.
Oh shit, yeah. They try to censor themselves. It is not fucking
Been
good
showing
thing.
that they are being more and more open about it. They are not even trying to hide that they are censoring characters and stuff like that. They are literally pro censorship. It's actually crazy how open they are about this, and now we're seeing it affect not just games, but it's also affecting anime. And this is a systematic domino effect.
Exactly. Like Bonkai Banako is freaking up anime. Like guys, they're gonna fuck up anime as well. I'm not lying. They're gonna fuck up, I don't know, One Punch Man Part 2 next year. They're probably gonna fuck that up.
That you can see is just getting a lot worse. Because right here, I mean, the fact that they were like, oh, a little bit of cleavage and stuff is problematic, and they started censoring this to the point to where now Japanese creators are self-sabotaging their products. They are censoring their
Bro, exactly. It's all the One Punch Man manga. I would be furious with Bonkai. It's all the manga of One Punch Man. I would be furious. Huh? I would be furious with Bonkai Banako. I'd,
products at the creation stages thanks to localization managers, which should not
bro,
happen to begin with. There's no reason
it's
someone like this should
damaging
have that much
the
power
manga
to
writer's
dictate
brand.
game development. That's insane to me. Just full stop right there. But the point is that this is clearly their philosophy, the company's philosophy. They are incorporating this in all their products. It's very apparent with One Punch Man and what happened to it. And then now seeing this, yeah, it's very obvious. Now, I do want to point something out, that this article here, by the way, is actually an
I don't think Bonkai Banako is a freaking good company. You keep censoring things. You're not a good company. Exactly. I don't think Bonkai Banako is a good company, more in this opinion.
article. It is from 2024, January, so it's about 2 years old at this point, but it's very clear that it's a very relevant article because Bandai Namco is, still following this ideology. I mean, Code Vein 2 is a very good indication of this, but also the horrible devastation that One Punch Man Season 3 left is also very apparent of that as well. So
You know what, guys? You remember Bonkai Banako? They damaged the manga writer's brand. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Bonkai Banako tried to damage his brand. Damage his brand.
you cannot hate Bandai Namco enough. You cannot hate individuals that have legitimately compromised these companies and compromising these works
The
to throw in not just
vocalizers.
like,
Huh? Blame
censorship,
the
but also
vocalizers.
agenda pushing as well and changing the lines with localization, changing
Changing the gender, like yeah, to fit Western values. I don't fucking trust them. Like the West, the way it's fucking changed the fucking story of video games. What do you tell? But bro, I'm gonna.
madness to bigotry. That's crazy. I'll leave it at that, though. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, how you feel about this. How do you feel about how Bandai is now actively censoring games and anime, and anything that's barely shown needs to be full stop gone? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. But I love you guys. Be safe.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest.